Hello and welcome back to another episode of Build a Day. Today we're building a sci-fi, I guess, dystopian style like building. It's a very tall building, very big building. It's like it's not, I would call it a skyscraper, but you know, it's only got 4 floors. So it's not that large, but I can't really use that argument because I've already built a skyscraper with the same amount of floors, and that was smaller than this. It's a big building, it's tall, and it's thin. There we go. It's whatever that is. But this was a very fun build to do, actually. I got to do some stuff that I don't usually do. I got to use some blocks that I don't usually use, which is, you know, always fun when you can experiment with some new blocks. And here we are. This is a rectangle that I have built. As you can see, I'm pretty sure you can... Well, actually, it's a cuboid, but whatever. But, you know, we've got this big old cuboid, right? And now I've popped the border around, obviously the stone, and we're punching out some windows. I punched out a giant like doorway bit at the bottom, and now we are adding in a like sort of like border to the next floor, and then we're gonna pop in a balcony on this one actually, because, you know, why not mix it up? I actually really like the way the balcony turns out because it looks pretty cool. It took a little bit of work because look at that, it's 2012 Minecraft all over again. Oh, I'm so glad I changed it. Yeah, I just had a fence going around and then I was like, yeah, that's a bit boring, innit? So we'll bring in some walls. There's me forgetting that walls don't connect to fences, so I just changed it with fence gates, and then we brought the fences all the way up, and then added a roof, you know, because it needs a roof to look epic, and then it looks pretty cool. So yeah, there's that. Punched out a window there, and then worked out where the next floor would go. Realised that I needed to add some more wall on top, and there we go. There's sort of the facade. Why did I say that so poshly? Facade. The front. Yes, I built the front, and it was, you know, it was relatively quick to build, about 6 minutes, I think. 6-7 minutes, and then we sort of touched some things up, extended the borders of the floors around a bit, and did some of that. I don't really know what I'm doing. Oh, I might be getting a raw copper block to do the texturing. Am I? No, I'm not. I was wrong. Oh well. I'm getting waxed, exposed, cut copper stairs. Yeah. It's a really long name. And then adding that texture into the jungle. Now we're using the raw copper block, which kind of still looks like baked beans, but not as much as like the iron used to look like beans. The iron kind of still looks like beans, but it's the first time I've used I think this block. I hope. Actually, it might not be. It's not. It's definitely the first time I used raw iron though. But I did like this use of the raw copper block. It was pretty interesting, pretty fun to do. Now I'm adding this thing. I don't know what it is. Some sort of machine. Yeah. Don't know what it is. Don't know what it does. Make that up. You know? If it's your build, you can make up what on earth things are. I then broke out a hole in the wrong place. It's 1 block off from where it should be. And then I realised that. So I had to move that along. Which was fine, I guess. So yeah, that was that. Moved that along. I think I added the windows next. Did I? I did, I believe. No. No, of course I didn't. Because I don't know how I built this thing. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I added... I don't think I have. We did some more texturing anyway. We did some sort of detailing around the dripstone sort of bordery bit thingamajig. Whatever the heck that's supposed to be. And then we added the roof. I don't know why I said that with such intensity, but yeah. Who knows? Dramatic music as the roof is being placed. I'm not going to do that because... Yeah. But yeah, we added the roof. It's a pretty simple roof. I mean, it's literally all just jungle slabs. And that's it. It's just it. So that is the roof. And that is done. And now I'm adding a overhang, which I should have done before because it would have made building the roof so much easier. It would have been so much easier. I added a door to the balcony, so you can get out now, which is that's pretty cool. I would say getting out, or I do eventually. There we go. Look at that. There's a door, and then I added in some more detailing thingamajigs. So there's like this other thingy, like a bar thingy. I changed it up a little because it looked a bit weird. I added the windows. There we go. I added the windows to the top. Added another little bit of that bar thingy at the bottom. And then we got started on a few more details with a ladder. Because, yeah, some signs. Again, because, yeah, there's some signs under the balcony roof, which you can't see from this angle because got some signs across the top, a couple ladders and like a trapdoor thingy majig. I don't really know what it's supposed to be, but yeah. And then I did that at the bottom. So there we go. That is that sort of bit. I added in a little bit more texturing because it looked a bit bland where those bits were, so I just added a bit more. And now I'm going to work on the actual door because I forgot that existed while I was doing all of the main sort of stuff. I was doing loads of detailing. I was like, yeah, this is going really well. Oh dear, there's a door that I forgot about. So I put a roof on it, and then I'm gonna have to describe what I did in here. So I have these two counter things, and then behind that I've got a load of crate type things. So there's some note blocks, there is some crafting tables, there's I think a sort of pile of boxes made out of beehives. Those work really well as either shelves or boxes, cardboard boxes. And then I added a scaffolding ceiling because I don't really know why. It just kind of looked cool, so we did that. That looked all right. And there's obviously a few lights in there. I added a floor that's kind of useful. I don't think people would appreciate working on grass, so I added a floor. I think I'm right now, I'm making changes to the ceiling because I keep on coming out and going back in, and there we go. Just finishing up the ceiling because I went and grabbed jungle stairs, which I used to border the ceiling because it was slightly lower than the doorway. So that was interesting. I added the floor, and then we get to world edit texturing. So this bit I can describe. So I think I changed the stone first to stone andesite cobblestone. The standard stone texturing is pretty universal at this point. And then I changed the dripstone. Is that what it's called? I can't remember what it's called. Let's go with that, dripstone. And we added some raw iron blocks into there. You could tell I'm not in practice with saying raw iron block because it took me so long to get through it. And then I thought this side looked a bit bland. I kind of wish I did this on the other side. Actually, maybe we should have kept it on this side and done something else on the other side, like graffiti or something, because the other side looks pretty bland, which is why there's 3 screenshots coming up, because the back and side look pretty boring because they're the same. Anyway, the video is over. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you tomorrow.